Good morning. All right, this is going to be a good one. This is going to be Japanese greens from Chef Julia's Plant-Based Japanese 2 ebook. So I am just getting it together here. I got my power greens ready for this. Let's change my little logo in the corner to black. Let's see. Okay, done. All right, so I got power greens. This is what you need for this recipe. Power greens, I really like it. The full recipe is in the vegan health bundle, but power greens or whatever greens you choose. Tahini, my favorite. Tamari, and then I forgot how it's pronounced. Let me tell you. It's called gomaso. Gomeso. Gomaiso. So this is a really easy recipe. If you watch Chef Julia, you see that she eats her greens every single day. She makes these greens, well, I don't know if she does it every single day, but she does it a lot. So I have my ice water here. I put the bowl of ice in the freezer to make it extra cold. So we're going to use this after we boil our greens up. So, okay, so this is, it's not like a long boiling process. So you've got to be prepared. I was going to make some coffee. We'll do that later, I guess. All right, so I got to grab my colander. I can't wait to eat these greens. I see her post them and eat them, and I've never tried them before. So this ebook has the vegan health bundle. If you're on Facebook, the link is in the show notes, and YouTube, the link is in the show notes. Instagram, the link's in my bio. This vegan health bundle has a lot of different things. One of them being Chef Julia Dunaway's plant-based Japanese too, and there's so many wonderful recipes in here. This is in the vegetable section. I'm a vegetable freak. Oh, I forgot to push go live on Instagram. All right, now we're live on Instagram too. All right, so I'm going to put my greens in the boiling water, and it's only for 30 seconds. It's a lot of pressure. So my water's boiling, and there are exact measurements too in the ebook. All right, so I got my greens in the water. And they're boiling. Well, they stopped boiling. Okay, so we're just doing this for 30 seconds. And at this point, it's probably now 20 seconds. I don't know why I need a timer. Don't want to mess it up. Oh, that's actually not a seconds timer, Rachel. That's a minutes timer. All right, so I was like, all right, go. Okay, cool. So got that in. That's definitely enough boiling. I'm going to pour them in the colander. That's how quick this is. I see her eat these all the time. I can't wait to eat them myself. Then straight to the ice water. I made my own ice cubes because I don't have like an ice cube tray, so I just put them in these little containers so I could have my own ice cubes. I might be a little bit slow on the process of transporting. I feel pressure. I'm like, the pressure's on. Transporting them into the ice water. All right, cool, beautiful. It's like those shows, those cooking shows, those like cooking battles. I used to watch them all the time when I was a kid with my sister. And actually yesterday when I was on with Tammy Kramer from Nutmeg Notebook, she asked me if I liked to cook a lot when I was a kid. And I told her the story about how me and my sister would we would just like go in our kitchen and pretend we were on cooking shows. So it's like, it's almost, it's almost like I knew that I was going to do this my whole life. And now I've just created like my own internet cooking, my own internet cooking show or whatever. All right. So these are in here. I never ever do the technique of where you like boil the vegetables and then put them in ice water to make them stop cooking. I actually prefer uncooked food to cooked food, so not a huge, not a huge thing for me. All right, so um, remove to a bowl of ice water, then drain in a colander. Squeeze out all the water. Okay, so I just want these guys like really, really iced up in here. My little homemade ice cubes. All right. So move it to the colander. I want to use this bowl to make it in. Let's see if I have a clean towel to dry it out with. Because the directions say put it in a glass bowl. And I'm one to follow directions. All right, so I got my glass bowl. Okay, so here's all the greens, all the veg. And I'm going to squeeze out all the water from them. It was a lot that I put in here, and there's not a ton left. We got something in the comments. Hi on Instagram. Hi, Catherine. Let's see if we got comments on, oops. Whoops. We got comments on Facebook too. Chef Julia says, can't watch right now, but I'll watch it later. I'm at the hairdresser. Thank you, Chef Julia. You're awesome. I love Chef Julia. We've been friends for over 3 years now. It's super cool. Our connection, our bond is super awesome. We text each other, we call each other. Well, I'm going to squeeze out all this water. I love all of her recipes. I love how thoughtful, right? Every ingredient is really thoughtful that she puts, and you'll see that in her ebook, her plant-based Japanese ebook. Every ingredient is like there's a purpose. It's quite thoughtful. She's a trained chef, so I'm a house chef, kind of like. So I've trained myself. She's a trained chef who's gone through culinary programs too. So, or not too, I haven't, but she has. And so that's super awesome. That's super lovely. All right, so I would definitely use Power Greens for these. I I get these. I'm just laughing because I'm thinking about when I brought these home from the store. Yesterday, I was carrying my bag inside and I tripped, and these flew out of the bag, and they like stayed in the living room for like many hours until I remembered that occurred, and I was like, oh, these are in the living room. But these are my favorite because inside of them they have chard, baby spinach, and kale. So it's like a nice little plant variety. But so I used Power Greens in this. I'll show you what it's looking like. Then we're about to do this recipe up. Beautiful Power Greens. Can't wait to eat these. It's going to be my little breakfast here. All right, and then we have, we're going to drizzle tahini. I'm not supposed to give out the recipe, so I hope I'm being discreet. I hope I'm being discreet enough. All right, so we got this. But this plant-based Japanese 2 ebook is super, super lovely, super wonderful. And then we got some tamari. Okay, cool. So if you don't follow Chef Julia, she does so much on you should definitely check her out. And if you found me through Chef Julia, which a lot of people have, thank you. All right, so we'll put this in here. And I'm gonna mix them up. Oh, yum, I can't wait to eat this. I might have overdone the tahini, which isn't new for me. Let's see. We got a question. What is Julia's Instagram? So it's Julia Dunaway. I'll type it in the chat. This is an Instagram question. Julia Dunaway. Someone else threw a comment in there in the things and says, have you ever watched a documentary called What the Health? No, I have not watched it yet. It's on Netflix, I think. I never watch any TV. I don't know. I actually don't own a TV. Whoops. I have this iPad and there's Netflix on it, but I rarely ever use it. No, I haven't watched it. All right, we got something, a little comment from my aunt, Maro. I'll put her up on the screen. She says, I like it. Looks delicious. Okay, cool. Got this. I'm going to plate it in something different, and then I'll put the little toppings, and then I'm going to eat it. Whoops. What a delicious, savory way to get your greens in. Okay, I think it looks just like Chef Julia's picture. I'll show you her picture. Right? And then I'll show you what I did. Boom. Oh, Chef Julia says, still watching. Good job. Thank you. Thanks for watching. All right, so let's taste these. Let's see what these taste like over here. All right. Cheers. I would eat these every day. I would definitely eat these every day. They taste awesome. I love how they're not fully, or they're not like overboiled, like the ice process, the ice bath process. Awesome. And I love how simple they are, how easy they are to make. Yum. I'll make these again. Here's a recommendation from Chef Julia. She says, next try with the plum vinegar. I eat them every day. I definitely will. Yum. I love it. Cool. So this recipe is from the Plant-Based Japanese Stew ebook by Chef Julia inside of the Vegan Health Bundle. So in this bundle, there is a ton of different pieces of content from a ton of different contributors, plant-based physicians, doctors, influencers. If you're curious about new recipes, if you're wanting to embark on an exploration of what you like to eat, what feels good in your body, what are some new ideas, how can you be playful in the kitchen, this is a great bundle that will give you a taste of what everybody is doing. And I'll talk about what I've contributed, which is my 6 super simple ebooks. So it's a super simple series, super simple vegan, super simple desserts, super simple breakfast, super simple raw, super simple super simple fast food copycats, and then super simple plant-based Lebanese. So if you're curious about Lebanese food, I'm Lebanese, it's in my blood. So a lot of these recipes come from my mom, who's taught me a ton, my aunts, my family. So work on those, but give those a shot. And then what I'm offering too is free admissions to a live cooking course that goes with my plant-based, not Japanese, my plant-based Lebanese ebook. And so I'd love for you to join me with that. And that's included in the bundle. After the bundle's over on March 10th, you cannot get all of these items together. And you can get my course after, but it's going to be the same cost as the entire bundle. So I'm going to sell my super simple series after. It's going to be the same cost that you get this entire thing for. So you get so much in here. You get a lot of different ideas, a lot of different recipes, a lot of influencers, a lot of there's workouts, there's lots of cool, super cool stuff. Check out tinyurl/vegan health bundle. When you click that link, it takes you to the site. You can see what the contributions are in there. Schedule. It was so good. You can see a schedule of everybody who's going live. If you have any questions, you can message me directly or drop it in the comments. I'm going to be later live today showing, I made my quiche yesterday from the spring bundle. I'm going to be showing, I'm going to cut this open and I'm going to be eating it, having a little lunch with you guys. So that'll be later. So stay tuned for that. And I'll see you guys soon. So if you don't follow on Instagram, check it out. If you're on Instagram, check out Facebook, YouTube, all the things. All right. Take good care, and I'll see you guys soon. In good health. Bye.